Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAYGO Reactions. If you're new to this channel, I react to all things music, funny, documentaries, all kinds. I basically react to everything, but one thing I am definitely on is a journey to discover as much music as possible and basically whether I like that particular genre or not is always something I feel I could take away from it. So if there's even if it's the structure of the song, or there's a guitar in the song that's doing something particular, there's something I feel I can always take away, whether it's good or not, and that way I can adapt it into my own music for my band RAYGO Bloom and try and make my songs not so typical like nowadays. Use what was once great and try and develop it into your own music. Because I think we can all agree music's going somewhere very dross and boring where none of us are liking it, and we need rock and roll back. Speaking of rock and roll, Fleetwood Mac, one of the greatest bands of all time, in my opinion, my favourite band, and also Dire Straits. They're my two favourite bands. First off, RAYGO Reactions. Welcome back. Hit that subscribe button to never miss a video, and hit that like button to push this video. On today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Fleetwood Mac from the 60s. Now, as I just said, Fleetwood Mac are one of my best bands. Like, literally. Sorry, they are. Fleetwood Mac, if I was on an island and they said you could take two albums, Fleetwood Mac, greatest hits, and I would also take Dire Straits' greatest hits. Now, saying that, I'm basically very much contradicting myself because this is going to sound ridiculous, but I haven't heard anything Fleetwood Mac really prior to when Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham joined, which obviously is when it turned into the more, let's be honest, it turned a lot better. However, how can I say that when I don't actually know what was going on before then? When Peter Green, and Mick Fleetwood started it all, I know it was a lot more bluesy and whatnot, but I don't really have a clue of what it sounded like, and I haven't given it enough focus to be able to talk about it. However, on today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Oh Well, Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, 1969, and this was requested by one of our subscribers by the name of Lynn. Thank you very much, Lynn, for requesting this, and thank you for your kind donation. If you guys want to suggest a song of your choice and request one, follow the link in the description below. Without further ado, though, let's see what Fleetwood Mac were about in the 60s, before Stevie and Lindsey joined. Let's get into this.
Audiences agree that something's very good. It's got to be very good. So the group we're talking about is Fleetwood Mac, and they play the blues.
We're now going to do our latest single, called Oh Well.
I've heard this riff. Okay.
About the shape I'm in, I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you, I might not give the answer that you want me to.
Dude.
Now when I talked to God, I knew he'd understand. He said, stick by me and I'll be your guiding hand. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answer that you want me to.
What the heck, guys? Nah, let me finish this. This is sick. See him crank the volume there. Dude. Nah. Am I dumb? I must be dumb. I'm the worst Fleetwood Mac fan in the world. I was not expecting that. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I've obviously, being a Fleetwood Mac fan, I've seen the stuff but I've always just gone, no. But it's because I wasn't giving it the time of day, and that's what this channel is about. I give things a time of day. I am very open-minded to music, and I whether it's my kind of genre or not, I do listen, and I critique it from an objective point of view. Go, okay, let's pretend I do like that genre. Is it any good now? You know, that was sick. That was rock and roll, mate. That was like giving me Led Zeppelin vibes. Like, why is no one talking about Fleetwood Mac? 60s, because everyone's like, you know, Led Zeppelin were the inventors of this kind of sound, but that was 69. So if Fleetwood Mac, Deep Purple and that were all 60, 68, 69, let's say, Fleetwood Mac should be spoken about in that sentence. That riff was 100% something that Jimmy Page would come up with, and the way the song was structured, Robert Plant would sing when no one's saying anything, and you've just got that John Bonham. What you want me to? That's Led Zeppelin, or is it? Is it Fleetwood Mac? Was Jimmy Page inspired by Fleetwood Mac? All these boys were inspired by each other. Let's not act like that wasn't a thing. We can't all just say the Inverter was Jimmy Page or it was Black Sabbath. They were all influenced by each other, you know, and it all came from obviously the earlier 60s and whatnot. But like, I'm not having it that people are just saying it was Led Zeppelin who created that. I know obviously they're a big influence on it, but I don't believe it was just them who. You can't solidify and say it was Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple and Black Sabbath. I think they all had a play in this. I don't know what he's playing, but you know, they all. I don't know. I've never learned those riffs, but you notice how they kind of all. They're all kind of sounding like the same. There's something there, guys. But either way, let's not take away from the fact that that was absolutely sick. If that's what their early albums are sounding like, then guys, just let me know in the comments and I'll be cracking on with more. What do you guys reckon as well? Like, do you think Fleetwood Mac had a part to play in that sound of that early rock and roll? Because I believe so after hearing that. You guys let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you want me to react to any more Fleetwood Mac early doors stuff. If so, what songs? And is there anything similar to that? Because that was next level. Like this video, share it, subscribe. Until next time, peace out.
Blue, RAYGO blue, RAYGO blue. RAYGO Blue!
Welcome to my Patreon. I thought today we'd react to, let's do some exclusive stuff, you know what I mean, for you little legends only. I want you guys to tell me if this song sucks. If it does, it's gone forever.
Joe's seen something he likes. Call it
Me
the old
like it.
squatting up bosh.